Today's adventure, oh yes, brings us to the land of Lincoln. 4th of July style. Gurnee, Illinois, home of Six Flags Great America. We'll be heading that way when we're done with the park today. Ooh, I can see the Sky Strikers running. It'll be cool to see in full effect. I didn't know if it was officially open yet. People starting to walk in. Got about 35 minutes until rope drop. Yeah, pretty empty yet. But like I was saying, Six Flags Great America, being the 4th of July, goes together like PB&J. Welcome to today's video. As a recording of this, it is the 4th of July. What better place to spend the 4th than at Six Flags Great America, my home park. Eager to see how the park's going to be looking today being the 4th, what rides are going to be open. We did see Sky Striker when we drove in. Also want to touch on the new merger with County Fair and Six Flags and talk about what to expect, how things could be affected in the future. I'm inviting you to join me for this year's 4th of July at Great America, by the way, wearing my patriotic red, white, and blue Man of Steel shirt. Now, I'm not sure on the early entry if there actually people are in fact on the rides or if they're just testing them out. And also, I come to think of it, I've never been to Six Flags on the 4th of July. Not sure about any other theme park holidays, you know, usually with family, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to, you know, hanging out here today. We do have an overcast. It is cool right now. Current temperature for today in Gurnee, 79 degrees. Looks like a high of 83. Oh, and we have Uncle Sam greeting everybody right in front of the carousel. Always great to see Uncle Sam. We've seen Bugs there in the past. I was actually kind of hoping that he was going to be Bugs Bunny, but great to see Uncle Sam. And Wiley's still chasing the Roadrunner. It looks like the Sky Trek Tower is a walk-on. They did let us in a little earlier than 10:30. Head into Hometown Square, actually get a peek to see if the railroad is running. Like to get on the train. So okay, so 10:30, the official rides are open, so everyone's lining up. You can see over at Max Force. I'm gonna go hang out by the Whizzer because I want to get on the Whizzer right away. I have not been on that ride yet this year. You can see I haven't been on Max Force yet either, but you can see the line is already stretched way beyond the bridge. Despite the forecast, I have felt a couple of raindrops since I stood in line to get in and now just walking through Hometown Square. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't rain. It's officially 10:30. We're lined up right in front of the Whizzer. They should open this up any minute. We're officially open. You can see Max Force up there just taking off and starting to walk in to the Whizzer. Been forever since I've been on this ride. Just a classic look. I haven't been back in this area for so long. The Whizzer was open the last time we were here. I just didn't make it on here. It went on American Eagle instead. But yeah, just a smooth, kind of like being in the recliner. 10:36. We'll see how long it takes to actually get on to the ride. This is the first one for this morning. And there it goes. The Whizzer was pretty good. Actually, we got on that in about 4 minutes. So, yeah, I've been kind of griping about the load and unloading times at Great America on these rides, but that was pretty quick. Now, it was the first ride of the day. Throughout the day, it's going to get a lot longer. Obviously, people are starting to fill in the park, but might be able to get about 2 or 3 rides in before you're approaching those wait times. And then places like the Flash Pass, you know, you can take advantage of, you know, paying a hefty price to avoid those lines. Gonna head into Southwest Territory. They do have the misters going today. Not quite there yet temperature-wise, but it'd be nice if it does heat up. We can always walk through here and get a cool down. And right to the right of the Viper, if you remember when Hurricane Harbor first opened, this was the entrance. And I always like to come back here because I never stepped foot this direction. When I came to Great America, I just did the roller coasters. I hung out on this side of the park, never utilized heading in this direction. But the last time we were here, we went over to Hurricane Harbor and I found where this path does lead to. So I wonder if they're gonna do anything different, because right now, this is turned into a smoking area. New for 2024 is the Windy City Sports Bar and Grill. I'm guessing they probably open around 12:30. But I did receive an email that they had burgers, nachos. So this is it right here. I'm not sure if you could, if there's an indoor part, maybe there's an indoor, outdoor, maybe those doors open up, but you can sit out here or go inside. Here's the menu. Chicken wings, chicken salad, look at the burger with the egg, and nachos. So burgers, wings, nachos, salads, desserts, Windy City Sports Bar and Grill. You know, Chicago, they're the Windy City. I have not been on the Raging Bull yet this year either. Every time we come here, the lines are usually backed up all the way over here. This attraction will cease to operate 9:30 p.m. for fireworks. So there are fireworks today. I believe it starts at 9:45. They're shutting this down at 9:30. Not sure if this is the Flash Pass, or I guess I gotta go in the regular entry over here. Yeah, I'm gonna hop on Raging Bull. This is one of my favorite rides here. Yeah, it can get pretty gnarly. Like when this fills up, to go all the way on this side, and then to have to go back and forth through here. The lines can take forever. I'm like refusing to get that Flash Pass. Now with the season pass, you do get 4 skip the line rides. Haven't utilized any of them yet. I love how they show the Looney Tunes when you're still in line. Pretty much a walk-on. I mean, just heading right up here where they load the riders. Now you can't film on any of the rides, so I'm gonna stuff my camera in my pocket. But yeah, we're heading on to Raging Bull. That is the best ride here. Like, I forgot how good, how smooth and fast the Raging Bull was. Like, there was air time. You had that harness right over the front of you and the bottom of your stomach, and it's like when it's going up and down, you're floating. This is an incredible ride. Let's kind of sit here and wait for the next one to come back. Man, one heck of a time.
That's a good way. That's a good way to start.
So smooth. I don't know if there's a better roller coaster. Here we go. Than the Raging Bull. Yeah, another one going up the hill. Pretty quick load time so far. Basically a walk-on. So second roller coaster, absolutely no wait. Part of the merger with County Fair is just taking in the American Eagle for a second, which was built, I believe, in 1979. Now, the funny thing is, the Whizzer was built in 76, so gentleman operating the ride did say that it was 48 years old. You can see the paint jobs here. Like, this is an old coaster. You gotta wonder, with the merger, which I'm gonna touch on a little bit, what things will change now that you basically have the largest theme park corporation merging together with Cedar Fair and Six Flags. I did read a recent article that I want to say there's 27 Six Flags parks. Now that's not including like sister companies, like not per se the water park here, Hurricane Harbor, but other water parks. There's a water park in Rockford, Illinois, which is just on the other side across the state from where we're sitting right now, just outside of Chicago. That's considered a Six Flags property. So if you add all those in, I want to say it's coming out to like 62. County Fair theme parks, such as Kings Island, Cedar Point, Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California, are owned by County Fair, and I believe there's 12 of them. So you add the 12 to the 27, or look at it as the 62 properties. I mean, there's no other theme park corporation larger than the merger now with Six Flags and Cedar Fair. And the ironic thing is, the gentleman who's the president of Six Flags used to be the president of Cedar Fair, so I know it's probably his idea to combine the two companies for $8 billion. So just think about that. Now when we walk through Great America, I'm going to start pointing out a couple of things that need pretty much an update, so we'll touching up. So I got to get out of these people's way. Not saying that this is all going to happen overnight or the next year or two, but there's a lot of things that, my opinion and others, need to change with Six Flags to keep up with companies like Disney and Universal. But I will note that Cedar Point, Kings Island, and Knott's Berry Farm are very similar to the quality you're going to get from Disney or Universal. In all my years coming here, I've never been on the giant drop before, and in just a couple of seconds you're gonna see why I've never done it. I mean, right there, where that doesn't stop. Like, man, that last bit right there. Actually, never been on this giant canoe either. Some new recruits here, some new training.
So there is no way to actually
some new employees at Six Flags. I'm noticing a difference today. I came here looking to pick a bone with Six Flags on how long it's been taking to get onto rides, to get off. Now, I've only been on 2 so far, but I have noticed a drastic change, and I wonder if it has something to do with, you know, the July 1st that this broke. The merger was complete. That, you know, maybe the complaints, you know, are aware, and so, you know, we got to get people on and off of these in a safe manner. But the wait line has been, it's been crazy. I mean, there's nobody in line at Battle for Metropolis.
Vast wealth and resources to monitor each member of the Justice League in action.
This used to be 3D. They're not giving the glasses to us anymore. We'll be riding in those cars.
I have an inoculation gas.
Those are the zappers we'll use.
Taking over Metropolis. We just can't wait for these victims, I mean volunteers, to come out here and join the party.
They become lawless vigilantes with no regard for the safety of Metropolis or its inhabitants. Their imprisonment is long overdue. Only when I'm in control of Metropolis will true justice be restored to this great city.
Pretty much a walk-on, just a couple of people in front of me. Now we do have the flash pass over on the other end, but the attention to detail on Cyborg here. I mean, this is something you expect at Universal. He's looking right at us. Hey, Cyborg. They knocked it out of the park with him. It's awesome.
Argus. The RTVs are self-guided hovercrafts, so you can focus on blasting the bad guys without worrying about where you're going. We will handle all of the navigation from the Hall of Justice. Oh, speaking of blasters, the RTVs are outfitted with multifunctional blasters that can shoot EMP waves that deactivate electronics and destroy inert objects. Fortunately, they only stun human targets and won't cause any permanent injury. Regardless, you should use these blasters with caution because they are really powerful. We'll also equip you with special glasses that have night vision capability. They'll protect your eyes from any flying debris that you might encounter in the field.
Celebrate some laughing gas!
The 4D was short-lived because we no longer put those glasses on. A little grainy at times, but still a fun ride. Love the DC. Always got to come into the Hall of Justice when we come to Six Flags. I'm gonna head over by Sky Striker and check the open time for American Eagle, but I'm guessing we're looking at 12 o'clock. probably just over an hour. We've gone on 3 rides in roughly pretty quick amount of time. This took a little bit longer, not much, but just because of the ride vehicles, the speed that they were coming to get loaded. But everything else has been pretty fast so far. And again, it's not like the park is completely full, and I'm sure that later tonight there's going to be a lot more people here for the fireworks. Just standing by the Demon, which another old ride, I want to say it's from 1976, starts off all the way over there. It's about to do the loop. And then it comes out over here by the train tracks for the grand finale. Like, this is my favorite spot. Got X-Flight going on right next door. Yeah, here it comes through the spiral. And then comes over, you can walk right under the bridge. Already a few events have hit this summer. We're right here at the fireworks celebration, followed by the Summer Nights, Viva La Fiesta, Oktoberfest, Boo Fest, and of course, Fright Fest, which I'm trying to convince Kelly to come along with me because I don't want to really do those scare zones by myself. But the fireworks start tonight on the 4th, and then tomorrow the 5th, and Saturday the 6th, nightly fireworks. So that's why the rides will be closing at 9:30. So I believe they probably stay open until 10 p.m. 9:45 the fireworks. So for 15 minutes, I just saw this. It's like someone hanging from the palm tree over here. Some of the wait times here. Demon's sitting at 5 minutes. I just saw Batman 5-minute wait. I want to look to see where X-Flight is sitting Goliath. So pretty much 5 minutes across the board yet. I might actually hop on to X-Flight. I mean, heck, we're right here. I think today's the day where you can get on a lot of these rides without upgrading to that Flash Pass. X-Flight coming up, no wait. There are some rides that have a little bit. The Flash vertical velocity sitting at 25 minutes, along with Superman 30, which can take forever to load and unload at max force. Look at this, 45 minutes. When I do have to use one of my skip the line passes, it's gonna obviously be on max force. I thought I was gonna have to use it for X-Flight, but I mean, you can see there is absolutely no wait until you get up to the loading area. They can fit a lot of people on here. Went on this once or twice before, and I did state that the Raging Bull was the best ride. This might be up for debate. After getting on X-Flight, I actually didn't think we'd be going on X-Flight today. But gosh, I mean, there is nobody here. Pretty much a walk on, and you just sit here right off to the side. They do have lines on both ends of the train. I'm impressed. It's been pretty quick loading all morning.
X-Flight, go ahead.
X-Flight recruits.
This was a fun ride, but a lot of twists. I'm still gonna go with Raging Bull as my favorite ride here. When you go through this, the flight tower here, it's like it twists when it goes through there. Man, is that like a tight, I remember that the last time. This might have only been my second time on here. It's a cool ride, but a lot of twists for my old age. A little rough, but I enjoy going on it. Got right on. But it's a unique ride. It's cool how you just kind of like hang off on the end. I did sit with another gentleman. It's just like you're like free floating, and it's an experience, that's for sure. American Eagle should be opening any minute. I might just camp out and see if we can get on the first ride of the day. They block out your pictures now when you get off the ride, so you can't like take your own picture. They put a bunch of words and numbers over your faces. Kind of look like that guy from The Watchmen. Look at that. They have the Sky Striker sign right in front of the ride. see if it is actually going to open up today. American Eagle, I was wrong. I thought it was 12 o'clock. It's 12:30. And then reminding everybody at 9:30, the fireworks begin and this ride will close down. We'll come back. It's about 11:50 in the morning. I think we got 4 rides in already. Not bad. Park opened at 10:30, so roughly an hour, 4 rides at Great America. I would have never thought that was possible. And I think I'm gonna opt to eat something. I was gonna get a thrill burger, but I'm gonna go with a piece of pizza. I left my cup, my free refill cup, in the car. I really didn't want to carry it today. I wasn't sure how hot it was gonna be. Look at that, $7.99 for a soda. Like, I almost want to walk back to my car and get my orange free refill cup. With these prices for pizza, I just asked for a cup for water. I didn't want to walk back to the car. I'm not paying $8 for a soda. All right, here is my $18.78 piece of cheese pizza. Being right before 12 o'clock, this pizza is super hot. I'm gonna chance it. I wanted to get on American Eagle right away, but the train opens at 12, so I'm gonna chance it, head over to the train, go around the park once, and then come back and finish off with the American Eagle. It's gonna take a little bit just to eat this. Maybe I should just wait. By the time I finish this, it will be 12:30.
Line jumping is not permitted in any line, including ride lines. Guests found not
line jumping
may be asked to leave the
extremely frowned upon
witness another guest line
at
jumping.
Six Flags Great America. A little more lively over here. I remember opening day, end of April. Let's just call it April 25th. It might have been the 26th. It could have been the 29th. It was a cool day. I remember wearing gloves. A lot of people were wearing winter jackets, and it was just kind of like there was nothing really going on over here. And it's good to see, you know, right in front of basically the entrance to American Eagle Sky Striker, it's more lively now. Here's a patriotic drink for today, the Fish Bowl. Take a dive, Sprite coconut syrup, blue Caraco syrup. Am I saying that right? Swimming with mini gummy redfish, limited time offer, $8.99. So no alcohol, but very, very 4th of July patriotic. You can see the lines are starting to fill up now. So we're right in front of Goliath, and you know, it's kind of catching up. So approaching 12 o'clock, I hear the train. We will hop on right here. And it has been 2 years, a year and a half since I've been on the train. Should be arriving any minute. It is right at 12 o'clock. Just right across from the Goliath Arcade. Okay, change of plans. We're gonna come back. We'll finish the day with the train. We'll go around the park. They said about 15 to 20 minutes. Right now it's 12 after 12, 10 after 12. I'm gonna go stand by. It's kind of raining out. I'm gonna stand by American Eagle and just get on that first one. Just seeing how, you know, the park's starting to fill up with people. It is kind of drizzling out. I don't want to take any chances. I'd like to do the American Eagle on the 4th of July. So I'm gonna camp out and just wait for the gate to open and get on American Eagle. And they're just testing out American Eagle as we wait for the gate to open. We'll see if it slows up at the top. It looks like it's going about normal speed. Should be running pretty good today. All right on time. Getting in the American Eagle, we got people up here going, hold on. And unfortunately, the Sky Striker is not running today. So I wonder if they're just gonna wait till the fireworks are done with after Saturday, so Sunday, the 7th. Maybe it'll be officially open, but there was a sign that said currently unavailable, temporarily unavailable, so I wonder if that just has something to do, or maybe they'll have a media day before the official launch. But at least American Eagle's open, because it's actually our second time this season getting on here, and not only getting on here, but riding the first train. There's a little bit of a back way down by that grass. The woman who just opened up the gate for us is walking back down here, so there's a secret path. You have to go over the bridge, even though the bridge is awesome. It's kind of like Six Flags' own little street over there. Look at all the people coming. For being an old ride, being 45 or so years old. All the energy American Eagle generates. Now I would wait for the first, but actually I'm going to. You know what? I'm not going to get on the first ride. Actually, there's one person on there. I want to get the front row, so I'll go on the official second or third train for the day. Well, it's a rough one, but such a good one, and actually made a change of plans. That's actually the first train we just got off. So this is well, number 3 now. Number 2 is off on the track. So instead of getting on the front row, I sat in the third just to get on and say, hey, I was on the first train again. Back-to-back times at Great America. And when the ride had finished, the train had just come through. So I'm gonna race over to the front of the park, see if I can get on the train, because if I go back towards Goliath, to the right over here, it's gonna have to go around the whole park again. So I'm gonna try to beat the connection. We'll see. I forgot about the distance of the entire way up to the loading, the station for American Eagle. By the time I get to where I was headed, I'll probably miss the train, so I guess I'll just go back over here across from Goliath and just wait for the train to come that direction again. I think that's the best bet. I don't want to risk it, go all the way down there, miss it, and then have to come vice versa, racing around. It's informed by the staff at the train station that about 10 minutes and the train will come back over here. So I don't think I could have made it. I don't think I could have walked all the way to the other end of Great America and caught it before it left. And plus, could be a lot more people lined up pretty low key over here on this end of the park. So yeah, it'd be great to get on the train, hear that Six Flags Great America theme song. And in case you are wondering, the ride description is mild. It's not spicy, it's definitely not hot. If you're into mild, found the right ride. And here comes the train. This was an absolute must getting on today. American Eagle, the Whizzer, Raging Bull, X-Flight. Finishing off with the train, I'm excited. And here we go. I think that whistle's the official green light.
Welcome to the Great America Scenic Railway. My name is Asher and I will be your conductor for our trip to Hometown Station. Please no eating, drinking, smoking or vaping. Remain seated at all times. Please keep all arms, legs, hands and feet inside the coaches and off the running board. Now sit back, relax and enjoy your ride on the Great America Scenic Railway.
Oh, he's always running away from her. American Eagle Bridge. And it just stops. It stops right there. There they go. See the Demon Cave over here? I believe we did the Demon opening day, so the coolest of the trip so far did go on the Demon. There it is. And X-Flight. crazy how close in vicinity some of these roller coasters are. Coming right out of the cave right here. Crossing over Southwest Territory.
There's actually a crossroad.
Got the Hall of Justice right there. Into the tunnel. I have to say the Raging Bull was my favorite ride here. It's the smoothest. By far my favorite. What a great experience today, getting on these rides. You can see behind some of these buildings are just, they look like Hollywood sets. Really nothing to them.
Oh, ito sa Viper,
Sky Trek Tower making its way down to Whizzer. It's our first ride today. And this right here was the path to Hurricane Harbor. So when you're standing in line at the Viper, this is the way they used to take to get to the water park. Doesn't look bad at all for Viper, and the reason they're holding these guests right here is it's the checkpoint for the Flash Pass. So even though there's really nothing going on in front of them, they gotta hold everybody to give people with that pass the priority to get through. Here's a look at Hurricane Harbor. And Max Force. And you notice that, see, not everything's full, and that's the thing, is where's the single rider line? This one takes a long time. I think there's only one train. So you see everybody waiting right there. I'm definitely gonna have to use one of my skip the lines to get on this.
I kindly ask that you please remain seated until you hear one short blast. Remain seated until you hear one Remain seated.
And arriving at Hometown Square, I think I'm gonna get off here and head towards the exit of the park, maybe stop by the Superman flight store and call it a day. We had a pretty good day celebrating the 4th of July, Daffy Duck, at Great America. Like, what better place to be on Independence Day? That's gonna do it for today. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Had a great time today. Might make it a point to come back here every year for the 4th. I think we were here on Memorial Day, so spending holidays at Great America. I want to thank everybody for watching. Happy 4th of July. I'll see you guys next time. Stopping at Flags, little bonus coverage here. Was thinking the Superman, the flight store. Thought that was a pickle. It's a witch tongue, isn't it? Edible? Yeah, a gummy witch tongue. They got some DC magnets here. I like the Aquaman. Kind of hoping to find like something Looney Tunes in here. Usually I'm on the hunt for DC. It's a nice Six Flags Great America shirt. Kind of ruled with DC here. I'm not actually not seeing any Looney Tunes. There must be a different store. Is that a Hall of Justice? Is it coffee mugs? Or cup? Yeah, plastic cups. Look at this. You get the Hall of Justice. You could drink your coffee. Not really consider. I guess it's a coffee mug. It's a plastic coffee mug. That's a good Superman. $29.99. So if you're a season pass holder, you do get 25% off too. So it's either 25 or 20%. Slade Wilson, Deathstroke. And they got some good stuff here. I was kind of hoping to find Looney Tunes. So no souvenirs today. I guess next time we'll be on the hunt for more Looney Tunes. And they didn't play the music on the train. Usually they'll play that Great America. Heard it when we were on the Sky Trek Tower. Although I did watch a video on the tower and the music wasn't being played. So I'm wondering that if I would have stayed on the train and continued to go down, if the music would have kicked in, but why wouldn't it have been going from Goliath over here? But maybe if I would have went in that direction, they would have played that theme song. It's a lot of people coming in. But although there are fireworks, so I imagine like if I was gonna watch the fireworks, I probably wouldn't have got here at rope drop. I got here a little bit later, probably even later than some of these people are getting here. I mean, 9:30, pretty long day to be at the park. I mean, I'm wiped out. I mean, I think we had a pretty eventful time here. We'll be back. I want to do like a water park day, like just do water rides. We didn't even walk past any water rides. I guess I completely bypassed going through the DC universe over here into Mardi Gras area. And as kind of ugly as that line just looked getting in here, it's not that bad. I parked in the back, so the guy, there was a couple of people working in the back of the parking lot when I pulled in here a little bit before 10 a.m. and they looked at me like I was crazy, but I always park in the back. It's just easier for me to find the car that way, and there's nothing where I park, so it's not completely full. It just looks a little gnarly getting in. I mean, you're seeing a lot of people making their way to Great America 4th of July afternoon. Stay on this track every time. It's the safest place to walk. Start veering off into other areas and, you know, run the risk of getting hit by a car. So you always got to be careful when you're walking through here because everyone's trying to find a parking spot, and they paint these here for a reason. Until next time, Great America. Great day to be at the park. Kind of zigzagged over here. I almost walked right into the busy area, but yeah, the crosswalk just veered this direction. Didn't go that direction. I was over there, staying on the path. We're back at our parking spot, Robin 54. Pretty much our go-to parking in the back, and like I said, like there's still plenty of parking kind of towards Robin 56 today, but seems like we always come up to Robin 54. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy 4th. Now, I was impressed this time with how they operated the park, and I wonder if it is because the merger, like if this is the new direction. Like, I saw a huge difference today. The lines move quicker. It seems like the staff was a little bit more helpful. Everyone that I had encountered with had talked to today. So, most positive experience at Six Flags Great America so far this year. Hopefully there's more good things to come, and I look forward to coming back.